Morning, blessed people. I greet you this morning. Last night, I had a dream where I saw myself preaching the message titled, "What kind of seed are you sowing?" in the gathering of over 200 people, ministers. I was not a guest speaker, but I found myself preaching to the audience, to the congregation. Some ministers were nodding their head in applause that I should carry on. The message was going on, and so many people were in sober reflections. So I ask you again this morning, what kind of seed are you sowing? In different places you have been around, are you sowing the seed of peace, harmony, love for the welfare of the people? Some of us are leaders in our family, in our business sectors, workplaces, some organization, in estates, among the women, among the men. You find yourself in some leadership positions, in one post or the other. What kind of seed are you sowing? What shall you be remembered for? There was one of my elder sister called Udogade. I lost her 20 years ago. She was a born comedian. Whenever you are around her, you'll be full of happiness, smiling all throughout the day, forgetting that you are in this part of the world, because she's always full of making people happy, cracking jokes of all kinds. What kind of seed are you sowing? Are you part of those oppressing the people, bringing hardship, bringing troubles? Some often I speak about the leaders, because leaders represent thousands and millions of people. When they represent peace, progress, harmony, millions of people will rejoice. But when they represent disaster, sorrow, and discomfort, a lot of people will mourn. A lot of souls will be disorganized. And unfortunately, most of our leaders, whether in a religious circle, political circle, they are the ones that benefited from Nigeria state mostly through free education for the Southwest, introduced by late Sergeant Abafemi Awolowo, or Premier of Eastern Region, Michael Okpara, or Ahmadu Bello. They were those that benefited from every good things about the state, about the country. Free education, when the people were forced to go to school, people were given all manner of incentives for them to be educated. These leaders, whether the church, the religious, they benefited from all these areas. But today, some of them, their schools are no-go area for poor people. Their school, as the ministers of the gospel, religious leaders, are no-go area. The same people that benefited from every segment of life, what are they offering? Pain and misery. And these are the so-called leaders that most of you worship and praise to high heaven. But they are the part of your oppressors. Their school cannot be accessed by ordinary men and women, except the rich and mighty, or the corrupt elements that are messing up the society and the country. In the political sections, the same set of people are the ones introducing all manner of bad leadership, bad governance are part of their policy. Poverty, insecurity, these are the people that benefited from the colonial masters, the founding fathers of this country. Today, Common men cannot access education. Common men cannot access healthcare. Common men cannot access even common food to stay alive. And they watch you die helplessly. They watch you in penury, poverty, strife here and there, confusion everywhere. They have no say. They have no say because they are part of the oppression. They are part of injustice. They are part of nepotism going on in the nation. They know quite well that all these things are deliberate acts. They are man-made. They are being institutionalized. They are being anchored just to reduce the population of the people, just to suffer as many as possible. And unfortunately, so many gullible society are clapping for them, dancing to their high heaven under religious, ethnic, and regional sentiment, whereas you are suffering. You are lacking every amenities to stay alive. That is a black man for you. Black men are the problem to themselves. Black men continue to suffer and smiling because their brain mentality, their accurate mentality is so shallow. What a terrible mess. So what kind of seed are you sowing? As a man, as a woman, as a boy, as a girl, you can be the agent of transformation in your little area. You can be a man and woman that can bless lives in your own little way. Do your best to contribute for the welfare of those around you, the society at large. Remember, from now, 10 years from now, 20 years, 50 years at most of us will not be alive. What will you be remembered for? What will you be known for? The people that I mentioned earlier on, Awolowo, you saw all their attributes. Michael Okpara, the founding fathers, they did their best to make sure that the society are well taken care of. But you are doing your best to make sure that the people are suffering. People are in pain. People are dying in great numbers. Remember, history will surely remember you for good or for bad. Whatever you do today, any seed you sow, tomorrow shall germinate. And that is what you are going to be remembered for. Life is very short and precious. Make judicial of this life. Use it judiciously, because life has no duplicate. Until I come your way again, I remain Apostle Ezechima, the major prophet. I love you. Remain blessed. Stay tuned for more messages.